What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Joe Smooth. I'm coming at you with another video, but this time it's going to be a reaction. It's been a while since I did reactions. Besides the Sephiroth reveal trailer, it's been a long while since I did any reactions. This is, as you guys can see, is going to be Sanji versus Rock Lee Death Battle. So let's get it. Get the glasses on so I can see what's happening. Sanji versus Rock Lee. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. I'm caught up with One Piece.
There are so many heroes with crazy, over-the-top superpowers, but there's one class of character everyone respects.
The master of the martial arts.
Like Sanji, the sous chef of the Straw Hat Pirates searching for the One Piece.
And Rock Lee, the hard-working
Sanji
ninja warrior from the village of Naruto.
He's
not the only hand-to-hand combat fighter in
and
the
it's our
Straw
job
Hats.
to
Luffy's
analyze
a
their
hand-to-hand
weapons,
combat
armor,
fighter.
and skills to find out who
But
will
Luffy
win
isn't a martial artist.
death battle.
And everyone knows who Rock Lee is.
Somewhere in the vast ocean is a seafaring land of science, the kingdom of Germa.
When the king of germs decided to churn out some kids, he got an awesome
For all you that
idea.
haven't finished the
How
whole
about
cake
he
arc,
make his kids
this might
into
be
killer
spoilers.
emotionless super
So
soldiers?
if you don't want to be spoiled
What
about
could
One
go
Piece
wrong?
or about
He forced
Sanji,
his queen to undergo
past
surgery
the whole
that would
Cake Island
enhance
arc,
their children during pregnancy.
Yeah, she
then
wasn't much
you
of a
should
fan.
probably
So she took a
check
drug
that
meant
out
to
and then come
counteract the
back.
effects to hopefully ensure that at least one of her children was, you know, emotionally stable.
A surprisingly low bar to aim for, but hey, good for her. And she pulled it off.
While most of her children were violent sociopaths,
Yep.
one showed no signs of their shared superhuman genetics. This is Sanji.
That's what makes him more
The poor
respectable.
kid didn't have a great childhood. I mean, he was surrounded by actual superhuman bullies. But he found peace in cooking for his mom. Well, until she died, and then he was thrown in a dungeon. Look,
Well.
I told you his childhood sucked.
Fortunately, Sanji eventually escaped thanks to some help from his sister, who I guess was slightly less of a sociopath, and made his way across the sea
Only
as a
slightly
cook.
less.
Until he was shipwrecked and left marooned.
Poor guy just can't catch a break. But Sanji
yeah, what
found a
makes
new
him more
daddy in the
respectable
form of Pirate Red Leg Zeph, who trained
the
him in
fact
his
that
own martial
his
arts,
brothers
Black Leg style.
and sister.
Wait, shouldn't that be Red Leg style? I'm
Well,
confused.
It's an art that focuses exclusively on kicks,
Yeah, his
which worked
sister
out
and his
swimmingly
brothers
for Sanji.
Had
No.
those
Puns are my job. I
enhancements,
don't need you
and he
pirating
was
that from me.
As a chef, Sanji firmly believes his hands have no place in a fight. To him, they should be kept as pristine as possible for
And then
cooking.
we personally
which is
seen
frankly
how
wonderful
strong
etiquette.
Sanji is
Even if his
ever
own
since
life
he
is
first
in
appeared
serious
in the
danger,
East
he
Blue.
will not break this
going all the way up
self-imposed
to
rule.
current
You
time.
gotta hand it to him. Black
know,
Leg is
Monster
like
Trio,
taking capoeira,
Sanji,
taekwondo,
Zoro,
and every
Luffy.
other martial art with high-flying footwork and mixing them all up like a stew. And just like a tasty dish, he named his attacks after a bunch of French words, which
yep.
I definitely cannot pronounce.
Though the most important to recognize is Diable Jambe, also known as the
Diable
Devil
Jambe.
Leg. By moving at incredibly high speeds, Sanji builds up friction between the air and his leg until it literally catches on fire. To do so, he'd have to be moving his legs over 11,000 meters per second.
Yeah, that move's pretty lit. Clearly, Sanji's super fast. He's quick enough to keep up with the pirate
evolved
captain Luffy,
since-
who effortlessly dodged laser beams from
The
a
way it works
robot
is
man
weird,
bear
because the way
guy.
he did it pre-time skip,
It's a long story.
That's One Piece
the
in a
way
nutshell.
he did it
a very,
pre-time
very
skip
long story.
is different from the way
Sanji's
he
got
does it
plenty of other
post-time
skills.
skip.
He can kick your face
So whether it's
hard
really
it makes
just
you as
friction or
handsome
not,
as that devil George Clooney.
that's,
oh, brother. Then he can start blasting and Danny DeVito you back to
Whether
normal
it's
with another.
just solely due
And
to
with
friction
the
or not,
skywalk
it
technique,
remains to be
he can
seen.
literally walk on air
Considering
by,
the fact that
listen to
we've seen
this,
people do
flicking
crazy
his
powers
heels so quickly he
without
creates
fruits
dozens
in
of
One
miniature
Piece.
sonic booms beneath his feet. That is insane.
Note to
AKA
self,
Geppo.
never skip leg day. In fact, forget the other days.
Skywalk
All
is
days
cool.
are now leg days.
Sanji eventually found a true family as a chef for the Straw Hat Pirates.
The best
With
chef.
them at his side, he began a hunt for the All Blue, a mythical location where every ocean in the world connects and all manner of sea life exists. A perfect spot for a chef of the sea.
But just like all of us, he had to deal with his first and much crazier family at some point.
Yup.
And when he did, he got an upgrade.
This is the Raid Suit, a miraculous outfit with hover boots, invisibility, air boosters for increased kicking power.
And a snazzy cape.
Conveniently, the suit is stored in an easy-to-carry canister that can be opened for a magical girl transformation, like so. Oh,
GG.
is this beer?
Wait a minute. If that's my beer, what am I drinking? I'm gonna either need to go to the bathroom or the hospital.
While Sanji may not possess the superhuman ability of his
suit.
siblings, he has learned something similar yet entirely different. Hockey.
Gesundheit.
Alright,
This
well, that's
power
kind of
lets people push their body to new limits in a bunch of different
saying
ways.
that he didn't
Like
acquire
with
the
armament
superhuman
hockey, he
abilities
can make himself
of his
hard.
siblings. It's kind of
Specifically
it's
to
not
strengthen
wrong.
his limbs for ironclad defense
He didn't
and
get the
stronger
superhuman
attacks.
ability of his
However,
siblings per
Sanji's
se.
own speciality is Kenbunchoku,
But
or
he
observation.
did
hockey.
gain
With
superhuman
this,
abilities
Sanji can
through
detect
training
the presence
and
of others,
fighting
including through
pirates
walls. He can
along
even
with the other Straw
predict
Hats.
future events, at least to some extent.
And hanging with the Straw Hats let him push his abilities to the limit. He's strong enough to keep up with the likes of Zoro, one of the deadliest swordsmen in the freaking world.
Zoro
And he could
Sanji
battle
are
the
basically
marine
the same level.
Fujitora,
I know
who could
people
summon
always say,
meteors from the sky,
nah, Zoro
the
is
largest
stronger,
of which,
blah,
when
blah,
compared
blah.
to the island of
Nah,
Dressrosa,
like,
appears to have a
as of
diameter
right
of
now,
over 780
where
meters,
we are currently
and
in
thus
One
a
Piece.
kinetic energy of over
Post time
12
skip, I argue the
gigatons of
entire time
TNT.
post time skip,
So,
not
like,
just now.
he fought a guy who could basically
Zoro and
blow up a
Sanji have
whole
been even.
island in a snap, and then
And then they
some.
both got
Let me know
upgrades.
the next time you find a cook who can pull that off.
He
for
has his
Wano.
fair share of
So I'd say
weaknesses,
they're
though.
still
Sanji
even.
sees himself as a gentleman and thus refuses to fight a lady at any cost.
Even pre-time
Even his
skip.
own life.
And,
you guys notice the trend,
he's absolutely
Zoro
terrified
would
of
fight
drag queens.
the second strongest
that didn't
person.
age well.
But even with the setbacks and a
Zoro would fight the
horrifying
second strongest
childhood,
person, and he would
Sanji is a
struggle
man of
greatly.
the moment,
Like,
an adventurer
Zoro would have
with
like
a
a
goal.
high to
One day
extreme
he will
difficulty
surely
fight
discover
against the
the
second
All
strongest
Blue,
person.
and whatever else comes after
And
that.
Sanji would have like a
was
mid difficulty
looking
fight against the third strongest person.
Right.
So
Appreciate
if you switched them around, not taking matchups into account specifically,
Konoha,
just
the
general
village hidden in
strength,
the leaves, is a land of phenomenal
they're on the
ninja.
same level.
From
Because
Naruto to
if Sanji was
Sasuke
to
to
fight Zoro's
Kakashi,
opponent,
we've
the
seen them
strength to
show off
strength
their
wise,
awesome talent
he'd
on
probably have a
Deathbattle
high
before.
diff fight
But one
or extreme
ninja
diff fight.
student sought to prove
If you
that
let
talent
Zoro fight
wasn't
Sanji's
naturally
opponents,
born.
it'll probably be a
That
mid-diff fight.
talent could be achieved
And at
through
post-time
nothing
skip, I don't
but
think much
hard
changed.
work. This
just
is
portrayal.
Rock Lee.
Zoro hasn't fought
At first,
the
Bow
extremely
Cut's
strong
path to
people
being
at
a
a certain
ninja
point
was anything but
until
promising. See, the best ninja can
certain
use
amount of
all
time.
sorts of ninja
And
magic called
we're
ninjutsu
on
or
to
genjutsu, but not Rocky over here.
Essentially,
Naruto.
Lee was born with a disability,
So Jonin
unable
learned-
to
are they
access the
using
living
adult
chakra
Lee?
energies within his body the
because Lee
same
was
way
a
his
Chunin
peers
in
could.
Shippuden.
But while this certainly
up
made
until
things
the time
difficult
skip
for him,
post,
he continued to train,
war.
pushing himself to become a splendid ninja.
Too bad he got paired up with Neji, who might as well have the word prodigy stamped on his forehead. Hello, irony.
With
Yep.
no real family to speak of, Lee had no one to guide him on his difficult path.
Unfortunately
he
for
found
Lee,
inspiration in the form of a
he
fellow
didn't get the
bowl
same.
cut
He didn't get the
individual.
same
Might guy,
main
a man who
character
is
or like
simultaneously
main character
incredibly
crew
cool
treatment that
and
Sanji got.
incredibly weird.
Guy
rather
saw
than-
Lee's potential and trained him
I'm not
to
saying
master
that
the
Lee
art
got
of
weaker over
kaijutsu,
time. Of course not.
a ninja's physical prowess using chakra, body, and
Over
mind.
time,
So he's not gonna be
Sanji, of course,
shooting
gets more and more
fireballs or
significant
popping up clones
fights,
of himself like
while
the other
Lee
guys,
gets less
but
and less
he's gonna
significant
learn how
fights
to
later on.
punch harder than anyone.
Now, Lee did have
Actually,
some
that's exactly
good
the
showings
point
in
of
the
his
war
martial
arc in
art.
Shippuden,
Strong
but like
fist,
prior
a
to
style
like
that's
maybe
all
like
about
one or two
shattering
good
bones.
things.
Not just any ninja
But-
can master the form of strong fist. In the hands of a novice, it's a dangerous technique. One wrong move, and you could accidentally break your own limbs.
But Lee
Sorry.
quickly got the hang of
Lee's,
it and even learned some awesome moves, like this Killer Azuna
His
drop
relevancy
on steroids,
overall
the
in terms
primary
of
Lotus.
overall the
A
story
technique
as
so
a
useful
character
that
in fights
many
and
other
such
ninja
dropped
tried to
off.
copy it for themselves.
What a bunch of
So
cheaters.
Sanji has
He's
better
also got
showings,
this
I'd say,
potion,
but
and if he drinks it, he goes
when it comes
into
down
a
to feats
super
versus
zen
feats,
state that makes him basically invincible.
I think
Incorrect as
they
usual,
have
Boomstick.
comparable,
That
well,
was
scaling
due
wise,
to American censorship.
not just
Right,
feats.
it wasn't a
Scaling
potion.
wise,
it
I
was
think
sake.
that,
Somehow Lee's susceptibility to
they're on
alcohol
this- they're in
turns
a
him into
similar
an
range.
instant expert
Though I
in
think
the
Sanji's a
drunken
lot
fist,
faster than Lee
based
is.
on an actual martial art.
You know, Wiz, I've always wanted to try that style myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few. Watch this. Gonna.
And the reason why I say faster isn't just because
Correction.
Sanji looks faster
Real
in the
drunken
movement.
boxers only emulate the movements of
It's
the
because
They're not actually. Ow! Ow! Ow!
okay then.
Piece of cake.
I bet the animators had fun making
Anyway,
that.
when Rocky Road isn't totally sloshed, he's got one more ace up his sleeve. The 8
But
gates.
the speed
In the world
scaling
of
for
Naruto,
Naruto and
8
the speed
metaphorical
scaling for One
gates
Piece is
exist
like...
within the human body, inspired by real-world
That gets into like a bunch of
Buddhist
power
teachings
scaling
of
stuff. I
opening
don't know if you
oneself to
guys
achieve
are really
enlightenment.
into the
But
power
in
scaling
Lee's
like
case,
that.
it's opening a can of whoop-ass.
Think of
But-
it like that horrible myth about humans using only one small part of their brain. Each open gate increases Lee's abilities in some
Yeah,
way.
gates.
For example, the first gate allows Lee to utilize 100% of his body's potential by removing inherent mental and physical
Gates is
inhibitions.
what's needed if
The
Lee wants to
third
fight
gate lets him
Sanji.
expend enough chakra all at once to perform his signature technique, the Hidden Lotus.
Lee can open up
Yeah,
the what?
first
The
few
6
gates
and,
are pretty chill, even if they do wear him out. Thing is,
He can
the
open
more
up to the
gates you
6
open, the
in
more
Shippuden,
dangerous it gets.
and the
But
7th
Lee wasn't
in
afraid.
By the age of
last?
13, he could unlock
Something like that.
5 of the 8 gates.
More than enough to keep up with the likes of Neji and honorary Green Day member Gaara. He's almost as quick as Naruto, who's dodged light speed attacks. And when he opened the 6th gate, he used it to slice up a giant meteor.
Comparing the scale of the meteor
Eighth
to
gate, what do you
Konoha's
mean in the
mountainside,
eighth gate?
and
Wait,
assuming
you
Lee
mean
contributed
seventh
his
gate? I mean
fair share
sixth
to this
gate?
group task, he must have produced a force equal to about 230 megatons
Yeah, this
of
Lee's best
TNT.
feat in the
The average
series.
nuclear bomb has a yield of about 5 megatons. So getting hit by 6th gate Lee is like having 50 nukes exploding in your face.
Okay, so that
Now,
was
Lee
6th
has
gate.
admittedly never used the last 2 gates. However,
Okay,
there are
so he can't
multiple
use the
claims
seventh.
that he's mastered them by adulthood. And frankly, as the successor to Might Guy, who did unlock all 8 gates, Lee should be comparable.
Guy could make a blast the size of an island
I
with
don't
the
know about
7th gate.
comparable.
With the 8th, he can
Guy
go
was,
head to
like,
head with the
really,
ultimate
really
big
strong,
bad
even
Madara.
without
This creep was packing
8th
more
gate.
power than when
Like, he was a
Naruto's
top-level
chakra blew a
Jonin.
hole through the moon. A 400 petaton explosion.
Guy
That's
was
way
able
bigger than
to
50
fight
nukes.
at the
Hell,
same
the 8th
level
gate
as
can bend the fabric
Naruto
of space.
in his
Just
KCM
one
code.
small problem.
Or not
Opening
KCM
the
code,
8th gate
KCM
puts
mode.
an immense toll on the body.
Killer Bee
The moment you open
and
it,
Mangekyo
you've
Sharingan
essentially
Kakashi
guaranteed your
against
own death.
someone
Yeah,
as
but
OD
who cares
as
as long as you
Obito
take your foe
with
with
the
you.
Rinnegan.
Under Guy's
One
training and with the
Rinnegan,
help
one
of his
Sharingan.
friends, Lee has shown that he is indeed
Mangekyo
a
Sharingan.
splendid ninja. Though he never quite got the chance to prove himself against Neji.
Well, according to the wisdom of Gammy Boomstick, one's dead and the other isn't, so I think I know who won.
Wow.
Tact, Boomstick.
Wow.
Now the villager's
Don't disrespect
expert
Neji like
instructor in
that.
taijutsu, and with a kid of his very own, it seems Rock Lee's hard work truly did pay off in the end.
To protect and maintain
One's own ninja way. Yup.
The third gate, gate of life,
Open.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all
Gonna
possibilities.
get a
But
little-
first, if you
gonna
want
get an
some
ad.
of Lee and Sanji's fiery determination
Yep.
in the sack, check out Blue Chew.
Here we go. How's this fight gonna start? They're in a bar, so I bet you Lee's gonna get drunk at some point.
I refuse to eat this.
Curry?
It's far too mild, lacking in the fiery youth of true spicy curry.
Mild. This is the most perfectly balanced curry around.
Yep, Lee in the curry.
I see your fighting skills match your skill in cooking.
Wait, why does that sound like Mark from RDC Roller? Why does Lee dead sound like Mark? We got a well animated sprite fight.
Show your chef some respect.
Respect?
Yup, I predicted it.
I'm a paying customer, and that curry was awful. Don't you like that? Look at me like that.
Drunken Lee, or as we Cartoon Network dub watchers know it as Loopy Lee. Hockey. Observation hockey. Hey, Diablo Combat.
Picky eaters are the worst.
Why is everything so loud? Fifth gate, open!
Alright, here we go. Now I feel like Lee's gonna get the upper hands.
Sixth gate of fuel, open!
Oh, he's using the 6th gate already?
Seventh gate of wonder,
Okay.
open!
They're making him use the 7th, which he's never used before. As a teenager. He's not gonna use the 8 though. Hey, Raid Suit. Even though Sanji didn't use all his techniques in his normal form yet. Yo, he really restructured his face.
I am the youthful beast of Konoha. I will never give up. 8th gate of death.
They really making him use that? What? They're really making Lee commit suicide over a bar fight? Are you serious?
Since you wouldn't finish your food, I'm making you cough up whatever you've already eaten.
Bruh.
Anti-matter!
Yo. Alright. Alright.
Looks like mild suited you best.
What?
My dish was too spicy for you.
Alright, alright. There's a lot of things I have to say about that, but I'll let them talk first.
I guess Lee can finally have that bout with Neji now.
Given Lee's years of experience and the power of the 8 gates, he definitely kept Sanji on his toes.
Alright,
But
I have a few
Sanji
things
was
to
no
say.
slouch himself, and like Lee, has trained all of his life.
With his speed and observation hockey, he handled even the unpredictable Drunken Fist.
And while the 7th gate meant Lee could probably blow up an island, that's not as big as the meteors the Straw Hats could handle.
Simply put, Lee had only one somewhat reliable method of a possible victory, the 8th gate. A suicide move he's
alright.
never actually used before.
me let
Not
them
really
finish.
the best argument for a win on its own.
But gate number 8 could take on Madara. Sanji's tough, yeah, but he's definitely not on that guy's
Well,
level.
that's
A
because
couple
Guy
big hits from the 8th
and
gate and
Lee
Sanji's nothing but pace.
Are
so
the same
what
level base
gives?
to base.
Well, Lee would have to hit him first. While Sanji's power may not compare to the 8th gate, his speed is far beyond. Recall when his fellow rubber rabble-rouser Luffy very patiently waited for a light-speed laser to reach him before dodging it. To pull this off, Luffy would have had to move 13 times faster than light.
Sanji can regularly keep up with Luffy, and this was before he even got his super fast raid suit.
Don't get us wrong, the power of the
Alright,
8th gate
wait.
is incredible. If
I
we
don't
were
know
to
about
run this
Luffy
fight
being
100 more
13 times
rounds,
faster
Lee would
than light.
surely land a winning blow with it a few
in
times.
base.
But more
using
often than
observation
not,
hockey,
Sanji's
but,
speed is pulling this one off.
Given his speed, raid suit, observation hockey, and his fiery footwork, Sanji had everything he needed to outlast Lee's youthful determination for a victory.
Guess you could say he had a leg up on Rock Lee, hand over fist.
Okay.
Or I guess foot over fist, but you get it.
The winner is Sanji.
Alright. Now, let me give my thoughts on that. Power scaling wise between the two series. Naruto, One Piece. Lee, Sanji. Alright. I do think that Sanji is a lot faster than Lee. However, if Lee pulled out the literal 8th gate on Sanji, as we know now, currently, Wano arc Sanji, I'm up to like what, chapter 999 of One Piece right now. So that's the reference I'm going for. If Sanji gets stronger in the future, just know that I'm talking about chapter 999 Sanji. If Lee went to the 8th gate against Sanji, Sanji's done. Most people from One Piece are probably done. Probably even Kaido. Probably Whitebeard. Probably Roger. I don't even know. I can't say Roger for sure because I don't know how strong he is. I don't know how strong Prime Whitebeard is. But from what we've seen, probably people on the level of even the Yonko, like Big Mom, Blackbeard, Kaido, blah, blah, blah. They're probably getting taken down by a 8th gate Lee. By an 8th gate Lee. Why? Because I just said that Lee's base isn't as strong as Guy's base, right? That's true. But none of the One Piece characters are as strong as Ridoku Madara, Six Paths Madara. None of them are as strong as that Madara. None of them are. I don't want to like sound like I'm downplaying One Piece, but Naruto during the War arc, like with the Ten Tails characters, their scale went way up, like way up. And you know, there's people that scale Naruto to like continental, multi-continental, moon level, planetary, all that. One Piece, at best, with the most high balls you can ever possibly give One Piece, the best you're getting One Piece is multi-continental at best. And that's for like the top tiers, like the top tiers. Sanji and Luffy and none of the Straw Hats are top tiers. Just like Whitebeard, Roger, the Yonko, that level. Then under that's the admirals, and then we have like a few like top commanders. Blah blah blah. I'm getting too off track. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is if Lee went to the 8th gate, I think anybody in One Piece would be done, even if Lee's base is not as strong as Guy's base. That being said, I think that if Lee used the 7th gate or 6th gate, because he's never used the 7th in canon, but let's just say he can use it. If Lee used the 7th gate, I think Sanji could take him with his speed alone. Because I don't know about being 13 times faster than Light in One Piece, because in One Piece, Kizaru, who's literally flat baseline light speed, is considered like the fastest dude around. Now, I get that people with observation hockey could keep up with him, be around light speed, blah, blah, blah. There's a chance that he could be faster than normal light speed. Maybe? Who knows? But for now, we're just going with light speed is like the top pinnacle of One Piece currently right now. Maybe a little bit more with hockey and all that. Who knows? That's technically prediction, though. Does that count as movement speed? There's the thing. Combat speed? There's the thing. Anyways, it's like that. So I wouldn't say that they're like all like 13 times faster than light and above. I wouldn't say that. But Sanji, like compared to Lee at that point, were only like the top. All right, well, there's some guidebook statements in Naruto that say like people like the Raikage and Killer Bee are light speed with their lariats, and like people like Naruto and this KCM would scale above that, blah blah blah, and then it would upscale from there. Or there's the consensus that Madara with his light speed fang is light speed, and Naruto in his 6 paths sage mode tail beast cloak was able to dodge it. And we know sage mode has like precognition and all that. So there's like 2 different levels, either Naruto's light speed from here or Naruto's light speed from here. Either way, Lee does not scale to that in any way, shape, or form. So Sanji has the speed advantage. The power advantage, scaling wise, Sanji would be like above mountain level based on Zoro and Pika. Above island level if you give, or like maybe small continent level if you give credence to Chinjao versus Luffy with the ice continent splitting headbutts and Luffy beating that with gear 3rd, and then Sanji being around that. Lee, he wouldn't like scale to like the top tiers of Naruto by any means. But yeah, I think that Lee in the 8th gate, he would be able to beat Sanji as of chapter 999 Sanji. But I do not think that 7th gate Lee or below is taking Sanji. So that's the thoughts on it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So yeah, that's the Sanji versus Rock Lee Death Battle reaction. It's your boy Joe Smooth out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay smooth. Peace.